filmed in Boston alone. Forget about other states. Secret Service, FBI, Department of Homeland
Walked in their buildings and worked for them.
Correct. And you know, and I have a YouTube channel where I explore this, and there's no implication of privacy public. They asked us to come down here and speak to you. So
I don't want to be like considered in a restricted area right now, which may be not allowed to film, but I'm doing this for documentary purposes right now.
we can leave this area if it's secure, but they told us we should check with you because you might have some more information on the postal process. That would be awesome.
Is it the postmaster or?
And
well,
if this is restricted, then I'll stop recording while we're in this area.
Are you a federal employee? I am. I'm going to go outside the restricted area so I don't have to stop filming. But if you guys want to have a conversation, that's fine. How you doing, sir?
Hello?
What are you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm just recording.
Oh, what's your report? Everything good?
Yeah, they're just having a conversation. I don't want to be in a restricted area while recording, so I'm staying out here. I didn't want to turn my camera off. How you are? What'd they say?
So that is a secure area.
This area.
That's a secure area.
Not this.
This is, he's calling the postal police or whoever so they can speak to us.
Postmaster.
But he was actually really nice. He said
Yeah.
yes. He goes, Google Maps comes out here. You can film whatever you want. And he was actually fine. And I find that, and I dealt with this in Chicago, that when you deal with some of these guys, and I bet you he served in the military, it's they actually do more work than the other folks who do. I'm going to wait till these guys come because it would be great to go back and know an escort so someone can let them know, yeah.
To educate, yeah. This is a big education moment right now.
And my main point was, listen, you know, if they're not aware of the sign, their job is to control security through the transfer of mail. If they don't know what the laws are, and taking care of, and they're wasting their time trying to stop people from doing constitution protected activity, what piece of mail with paraphernalia is getting through their hands? And that's why we want to bring, and Benjamin Franklin said, when you sacrifice liberty for security, you deserve neither. So we shouldn't sacrifice because he used the words in this day and age, terrorism, right? When you use those type of words, you're encouraging people to give up their freedom. in exchange for safety. And once you do that, you deserve neither, and you've left sovereign soil. And that's what we're trying to bring awareness to today.
I just don't want to be in anyone's way, so I'm going to stand right in a little crevice here. Look at right here. Look what it says right here. Activity in this lobby may be monitored or recorded for operational or security purposes.
They did give us a free stamp today.
He gave you a free stamp?
Yeah, he wouldn't take the money.
Ooh, dude, that's actually that's a federal crime.
Yes. I'm not going to.
You can't just like give out stamps.
That's why I was like, no, you have to take this money. He's like, no, I don't. I said, okay. So,
How you doing, sir?
so when the supervisor comes, we can talk.
No, that was interesting that they have like a private security working for the post office.
Well, so here's the thing. They can do that, and here's the issue we dealt with in Chicago, is that it was a federal building that was, excuse me, the lease itself was federal. So they were leasing the property. So everything inside is federal, but the property has to provide its own security.
I see. Yeah, because this is like a private building.
Correct.
They're just renting the facility.
Exactly. And that's why it has first priority bank. They have Rocco's newsstand.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest with you, if you watch the Chicago video on my channel, this they flip out security. They have a mental breakdown, and this guy comes up, and I captured on video. It was one of the most beautiful things I've ever saw. He goes, "Calm down, they're fine." She says, "Well, you have to make them stop." He's like, "I'm not going to do that. My job is to make sure they can continue filming." And he's like, that's their constitutional right to do so. And afterwards, I went up to him and was like, "Were you in the military?" And he said, "Yes." All he did was exchange one uniform for another, but he never sacrificed his morals. And I'm finding more and more that the folks that should be wearing a uniform to protect our streets are not. Like you said, heroes don't wear capes. And it was something as simple as that, doing the right thing. And then after that, they were nice as pie. But that was private sector security in a federal post office. Just like that guy.
Right. And they were very cordial. Much more cordial than the state police.
He didn't. I think he wanted to do two things. He wanted to stand up for his policy, but de-escalate the situation. That's the first time I ever encountered that, because usually there's no median. It's you're not going to get service while you're filming, or here you go, there's no problem. He was trying to tell me.
Technically, you did not really receive service. You received.
I didn't pay for services rendered. Exactly.
Dude, honestly, give that stamp back, or give that stamp back, or give him the money for the stamp and get a receipt. Ask for a receipt. Because you don't want to be in that position where he walked out a stamp he didn't purchase.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a federal offense. I wonder how long I'm going to wait for this.
I know, this is going to take a while.
I'm going to ask them, I'm going to check in and see, I'm going to ask to check in to see if they have anyone actually coming. If they do not, we'll bounce out of here. I think we made our point. I'm going to ask security, do you mind if we go back inside and finish up, take some more pictures? Because just the walking back in alone is enough unto itself. So I'm going to check with these guys. They actually have postal police.
What is it?
You actually have postal police?
I don't know. No, they wouldn't show up for this. This is not. I would wait for the postmaster. You know.
Postmaster should be good.
Is regional, so he may not have. It's almost like you could be a manager at McDonald's at several locations. It's kind of the same thing. How you doing? You too. Thank you. Good job. Very nice.
That's me.
Yeah, they already told us about not saying that you guys can come in and just let you guys do your thing.
So see,
Yeah,
that
for
shows
the
the
First Amendment. For the First Amendment.
Thank you, sir. At least someone here will admit it.
Exactly. Oh, you one of those guys.
Yeah, man. Good job. I'm glad you were educated and you know the law. Thank you so much, sir.
All right, so I just told him we're going to go back in and take some pictures. We don't have to wait for them all day. He said that's fine.
Okay.
So let me fix my camera. So security said it's absolutely fine for us to be in here. So we're just gonna take a couple more pictures of the lobby, and we're gonna be out of here. It's a beautiful thing because that security guard is more aware of the law than some of the guys. So security just let us back in. It's absolutely within our rights to film in a public place. And that's about it.
I'm gonna stay right over here in the corner so they can't say I'm in anyone's way.
This is how we institute change. You know what I mean? We had a positive dialogue, and it's about education. It's the First Amendment. It's your right. Freedom of assembly, freedom of speech, right to peaceful protest.
And just mere principle that they have a ton of cameras. Why is it that we are not allowed to have the cameras?
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
That we're being surveilled all the time, and then we want to hold government officials